Anybody else? Yeah. Yes. Oh, hello.
My name is Cindy. I'm from Kompas TV. I'm going to ask about you've been known as a hard rock musician and for years, but is there any kind of or specific messages that you're delivering for people while you're playing blues or through blues and your performance, or maybe what's going through your mind when you're playing blues?
Being a hard rock guitarist, is there anything new that's going through your mind as a musician playing blues, or anything new that you're doing with the guitar nowadays?
Oh, let's see. Well, the thing that I started doing, well, let me think about that. That's a good question. There's different notes. I mean, when I think of like a famous hard rock song like Crazy Train by Ozzy, that's a certain set of notes, and it puts a lot of emphasis on the minor sixth. And you don't get that note in blues very much. In blues you get the major sixth. So just that little change from the heavy metal minor sixth to the blues major sixth, it's more of a smile. It's a different emotion, and I like both emotions. You know, sometimes I'm in a Crazy Train mood, sometimes I'm in a blues mood, and as a musician, I want to be able to paint with both those colors. And so that's the thing. I just like to learn as many colors and emotions as I can. And you know, if I only stuck to one style, if I only played blues, that would be limiting. If I only played metal, that would be limiting. If I only played jazz, that might be limiting in some way. So it's nice to just expand and try a lot of different styles.
Okay, is there somebody else who has questions?
Hello, Paul Gilbert. I'm Kerry from Boleh Music. I want to know about your last album, Behold the Electric Guitar. You choose the water turtle on your first single. So you put poetry on your music and not even singing. You say poetry. How's the idea comes to put the poetry while you're playing guitar and read and say a poetry? Can you tell us?
Whole electric guitar and turtles, about poetry, turtles. That was his question.
That was just some inspiration. You know, I just sometimes you just get things, and I wrote that whole poem, and then I thought, what am I going to do with it? I couldn't think of a melody for it, and it just seemed to work as a poem. And I also had this really fast funk riff, and they're two very different things, but that contrast I thought was nice. You know, if I only had the funk or I only had the poem, it wouldn't work. But somehow together, the contrast was very good.
Anybody else have any questions?
Is Mason again? Last question.
Can I? Yeah.
Louder, please.
What will you play tomorrow, right? Your performance. What will you play? Or are there any, since you're very well known here as a guitarist from Mr. Big, are there any songs from Mr. Big also?
Tomorrow I have some songs from the new album. I do some Mr. Big songs. I sneak some Racer X riffs in there, you'll hear. And do some cover songs that I love. But I think the biggest thing is that, you know, I play the guitar, but recently I'm like the lead singer, but with my guitar. Like I play all the vocal melodies with the guitar. And so it's wonderful. Like I have a keyboard player in the band, so he can play the chords. And in a way, my keyboard player ends up being like the guitar player, because he's playing like the rhythm guitar. And I can be the lead vocalist with my electric guitar. I did play with a lot of slide. That helps. Makes it easy to play expressively, like a singer would. And so really, I've always, my original dream as a musician was to be a singer. And finally, I can have that dream because I can play like a singer, but with my abilities of the guitar. Because when I sing, I don't have all the high notes. I've got a lower voice. But with guitar, all the high notes are there, so I can hit everything, and it's really makes me feel so good. I hope you like it too.
Do you prefer playing solo or with band?
I like playing with the band. They make me sound good, and plus there's chords there. So much of what I play now is single notes. I don't play chords very much. That's the keyboard player does that.
Thank you.
Sorry, basic apa yang observ nanti di tujuan aja. Gue nyimak yang album Burning Organ itu untuk lagu yang Hey Jude, do you remember how itu ngerjainnya berapa lama? Dan notasinya dulu atau liriknya dulu?
Yeah, how to arrange the song?
At your album, the Burning Organ album, had a song, Hey Joe, right?
I'm Satan kali judulnya.
I am Satan or something? I am Satan. How long you make it a
Song.
the song?
On the album
Burning Organ.
What song is it?
I am Satan.
I'm Satan. Yeah.
Satan.
What about it?
How long
you make it? The song. Satan.
How long did it take you to make that song?
Oh, it was a long time ago. And I remember I co-wrote it with my friend Linus, Linus of Hollywood, because I had the lyrics, but I don't think I had the music. I think I wrote the lyrics first, and then I got together with my friend Linus, and we wrote it together. It was pretty fast. It was a pop song.
Okay. Any better?
Good afternoon, Mr. Paul.
Louder.
Good afternoon. What do you think about Indonesian guitarists? That you know you are inspired many guitar in the world. What do you think? And so it's a good. What do you think about that? Indonesian guitarists that who you know, the Indonesian guitarists who that you know?
Think about Indonesian guitar?
Yeah. Do you know any?
My biggest guitar influence is an Indonesian guitar player, Eddie Van Halen. His mom's Indonesian, so I mean, of course, she married a Dutch man, and he was born in Holland.
Yeah.
But Eddie's half Indonesian. He's the best.
His ancestors from
In new era, there is a new style about fingerstyle. Do you have interest about fingerstyle, or you have another instrument for like fingerstyle guitar?
technique. Yeah. Do you have any interest in that?
I'm so bad. I'm really bad at it. So, actually, I think a lot of my picking technique is because I'm bad at finger picking, and I try to like imitate finger picking, and that's made my picking much better. But my finger picking is no good. You know, when I think about my two hands, my left hand is the strongest hand. This is the better one.
I'm your biggest fan. Take a photo with me.
Is there anybody else's question?
You and you.
It's to
It's a kind of trivial question. They said that in 1981, the Biden 15-year-old Paul Gilbert contacted Mike Farney and asked a gig with Ozzy Osbourne. Is it true?
So in 1981.
The 15-year-old Paul Gilbert asked Mike Farney for a gig with Ozzy. Mike Farney of Sharpnel Records.
Okay, in 1981, you asked
For a
Mike
gig with
Farney
Ozzy.
for a gig with Ozzy.
Oh yeah.
Is it true?
Is it true?
Is it true story?
It's true. I am. He said, no, you're too young.
He rejected it. He rejected at first.
Did he reject you, or did
Did it actually come true, or
did it come true or not?
did you ever play it?
If it came true, you would know.
Oh, I don't know. Have you ever played with Ozzy? No.
Google it. It didn't come true.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Hello, Paul. My name is Adi. I'm from Sonora Radio. I just want to ask you, what is blues to you, and how blues are you? That's it.
So what is blues to you?
Oh, that's a good question. Blues to me is it's a certain kind of melody where and well, there's major blues and there's minor blues, and mostly I mostly listen to major blues, and so. And then there's a sixth chord, I can't sing that yet. But that's the thing, is blues is singing. And if you play guitar, you're singing with your guitar. And of course, since I come from the shred world, sometimes I go blues, and you know, maybe that's not blues anymore, but blues is when you can sing it. And if you can sing it and you can feel it, of course that happens in anything. When you can sing classical music, but I think blues is really nice for that. It's a good style for singing with your guitar.
Thank you very much.
Anybody else? We have
Satu lagi.
Is this your first time to Indonesia, and how do you like it so far? Jakarta or Indonesia? Is this your first time to Indonesia?
Second time.
First time. Jakarta.
Third time.
Oh, I've been here many times. I came here, I think,
Five.
in the first time, 1993, somewhere around there. And so, I think I've been here, at least like 6 or 7 times. I've been here a lot, so it's great.
How do you like it so far? What is there any? Are there any?
People come to see me. It's wonderful.
How about the food? Food? Yeah, Indonesian food. Maybe.
I like nasi goreng. I had something for lunch today. It was Indonesian, but I don't know what it's called. But it was really good. And I think I even had what's the scary fruit? The durian. I had durian in Jakarta. And it was okay, you know, but I don't know if I have it again, but I wanted to try.
It's not too spicy for you, Indonesian food.
What's that?
It's not too it's not too spicy for you.
I'm glad I tried.
Okay, the last question. Sir Gilbert, thanks for coming Indonesia again. I want to ask you, what's your opinion about music can change the world better? What's your opinion?
What's your opinion on music changing the world and making it better?
On what the world?
Your opinion on music changing the world?
Oh, yes. I mean, absolutely, music is a positive force that brings people together. It's, I mean, I grew up in a little town in America, and because of music, I'm able to come here, I'm able to go to every continent, So it's opened up the world for me, and every time I play music, I see people smiling and happy and inspired, so I think there's something good there.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right, cool. We're all done.
Thank you, everybody. Terima kasih.
Make a picture.